A King and 7 Princesses. Once upon a time, a king lived in the south of Asia with his queen. They had 7 beautiful daughters who filled their home with laughter and joy. The king took great care of their every comfort and happiness. The king was a powerful ruler who valued strength and hard work. The queen was kind and gentle, like the morning dew feels on the skin. She was as graceful as a bird swimming in a calm pond. She loved her daughters a lot and always took care of them. One day, the queen got very sick. Even though the healers in the kingdom tried their best to heal her, she did not get better. Every day, she felt worse and worse. The king felt very sad and worried. He looked everywhere for something to make her better, but nothing worked. Sadly, the queen became weaker and weaker until she passed away. When the queen died, everyone in the kingdom felt very sad. The palace where they lived happily was now quiet and sad. The daughters were also sad. They hugged one another to feel better. The king felt as if a light inside him had gone out. The whole kingdom mourned the queen's death. They remembered her for being kind and loving. Even though she was gone, her love stayed in their hearts. The king began to feel lonely and worried because he missed the love of his queen. One day at dinner, the king asked his daughters how much they loved him. The eldest princess said, "Father, I love you like sweet honey." The king was happy and gave her 4 villages. The second daughter said, "I love you like snowflakes." The king gave her a big area with sparkling snow. The third princess said, "Father, I love you like mangoes." The king gave her a big estate with lots of land and riches. Each daughter answered, and the king gave them gifts and praise. But when he asked the youngest daughter, Sophia, "How much you love me?" she said, "Father, I love you like salt." The king got angry and said, "You love me as much as salt? Everyone wants me more than salt?" He was furious and sent Sophia away from the palace, saying, "You are no longer my daughter." He was a loving father who wanted the best for his daughter, but his pride and anger came in the way of judgment. After Sophia went away, her sisters were sad and worried about her. They tried to convince their father to change his mind, but the king did not change his decision. As time passed, the sisters missed Sophia even more and regretted not standing up for her. They wished they could tell her how much they loved her and how sorry they were for not supporting her when she needed them the most. Sophia was heartbroken and went to the forest. She built a small hut and started living there. Sophia faced many difficulties while living in the forest. She built her shelter, gathered food, and protected herself from wild animals. Initially, she felt lonely and scared, but she soon discovered she had a talent for making fans from birds' feathers. She worked hard every day, making fans and selling them to travelers who passed by her hut. She started making colorful fans in different designs, shapes, and sizes. One day, a boy passed near her hut and saw her work. He was impressed by her unique ability. People also liked her fans and soon started admiring her. A prince bought all her fans and asked her to reveal her identity. Sophia remained silent while showing her hard work. The prince followed Sophia and discovered that she was a punished princess. They became best friends. He was sad and returned to his kingdom, telling his parents the whole incident. They felt sorry for Sophia and decided to make things right. The prince's procession arrived, and Sophia reunited with her family. She forgave them, but wanted to show her father the importance of salt and small things. She asked the prince to arrange a big feast and invite her father and sisters. At the feast, Sophia prepared the food without salt. The king got angry, wondering how his daughter could forget something so basic. Sophia revealed herself, saying, "Father, I love you like salt. Just like food is tasteless without salt, life is empty without loved ones." Sophia's love for salt became a valuable lesson for his father and family. The king realized his mistake, hugged Sophia, and apologized for his harsh judgment. He gave a lot of precious gifts at the feast. Sophia forgave him and her sisters with an open heart, and they celebrated their reunion after learning the lesson. From that point onward, the king and his daughters enjoyed every moment of life. The king learned that even small things like salt can bring great joy and flavor to life. Sophia's story taught them to appreciate and value people and things that make life worth living. The kingdom became a symbol of love. For years, Sophia's story taught future generations the importance of the people and things that make life worth living. The kingdom continued to prosper, and Sophia's legacy remained a reminder that even the small things can make a big difference. The king and his daughters lived happily after remembering the lesson they learned from Sophia's story. They knew that love, appreciation, and the importance of salt could overcome even the biggest hurdles. The kingdom became a place where everyone felt valued and loved. And Sophia's story became a reminder of the power of forgiveness and appreciation. The king appreciated and valued his daughter's unique qualities. Sophia, with her love for salt, was appointed the royal chef, and her dishes became famous throughout the kingdom. The prince who had fallen in love with Sophia married her, and they had children who inherited their parents' kindness and appreciation for the small things in life. The kingdom continued to prosper, and Sophia's legacy was a reminder that even small things like salt can bring great joy and flavor to life. This story shows that it is important to value people and things that make life worth living, because even the small things can make a big difference. The king and his daughters lived happily, and Sophia's legacy inspired people to appreciate the small things in life. The kingdom became a place where everyone felt valued. The moral of the story is to love everything and everyone, because even small things can make life happy and meaningful.